Cool, we're rolling. Alrighty, we're going to do another beta drive, folks. We are on version of the software 11.4.4. We've been on this version of the software for quite some time now, and it still hasn't changed. We just haven't had time to get a full self-driving beta video out. But here we go. We're going to do the Ontario Beast drive just like last time, and hopefully we don't die. Here we go. It's a little bit easier to see now that it's light outside.
And obviously that dog was a person. Oh, we had... Wow.
Did we see the dog?
There was a dog, a bicycle, and a person.
There it is, folks.
That's, yeah.
You heard it here first. Yeah, on the 11.4.4 build, I've definitely seen a lot more of the dogs. All right. We're just going to go right down. A lot of these builds on these unmarked roads have also been doing, from what I've seen on YouTube, just been doing being in the center of the road until a car comes, which is kind of what some humans do, but also kind of weird, to be honest with you.
This left turn is going to be fun.
Nope. No, it will not be. All right.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, I hate this turn so much. Like, look at what the wheel is doing right now. It's so freaking awkward. I'm so glad there's no one behind us. There's somebody coming there. And oh my gosh. Okay, that's not how I would have done it, but you did it. Like,
nice.
Like, okay, be out in the lane to look for traffic, I guess. Well, a little weird. I don't think that would have worked in every situation, but it worked in that one.
Yeah, well, that wheel moved fast. That was...
it did move moving quick. There's no doubt about that.
It went a lot farther right than it did last time. I don't know if that's just a one-time thing or...
Right.
I don't know how often you have it engaged going that turn, but last time it was a lot closer to the left side and then moved over even further when the median was gone. So
yeah, I think a lot of that's just based on like the situation and how many cars are around at the time, because it feels a little different every time, but it doesn't know what to do there. It's very confused.
Which is fair. It's an unmarked, weird, it's a very strange entrance.
I wish the car, like, when it didn't know what to do, I wish the car, like, was more like a human and did less movement instead of more movement when I was confused. Because, like, imagine, like, you get to a road where you don't know what to do. Do you like, just move the wheel back and forth, or, like, what? So, like, I get it's a computer and it's kind of weird, but whatever the case may be. All right, so here we go. Turning left. Hopefully shouldn't be too much of a problem. Very aggressive getting into the left lane. That might not have looked aggressive on camera, but it felt aggressive, trust me.
Hardware 4, they're more accurate. Who knows?
Potentially. Alrighty. Good. Didn't have to press the accelerator like I sometimes do at that turn, so that was very, very good acceleration.
That was way better than a human would take that left turn.
Yeah, it was very smooth, very safe. Looked both ways, I would imagine.
Looked all ways.
Right. Yeah, and for those of you who are new to the videos, the blue steering wheel in the top left corner of the screen means that Beta's engaged. If I ever have to take over, you'll see that go away, and then I'll also clearly state on the screen in text that if I'm pressing the accelerator or giving any kind of input to help the car. We currently have I think it's a 12% offset right now. 12% speed offset, yeah, for the speed limit. So it'll go 12% above whatever this posted speed limit is. Okay, here comes the very, very not fun left turn. And
there's some traffic, but I think we're going to be past it, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately for the video, fortunately for our lives. Because it always, look at this, it just goes so hard, and then it just slows down really hard, and then, oh my gosh, it's so awkward. Oh, so awkward. So I didn't touch the accelerator at all there, but that what is that behind us? A Nissan Leaf? That Nissan Leaf definitely was like, what the hell?
The problem is it goes into it seemingly confident and then just stops.
Yeah. It's so freaking awkward. Yeah, I think it, for just a brief moment, was like, oh my gosh, there's traffic. No, there's no traffic. So that was very awkward. Well, since the last drive, what I can tell you for sure is it gets over, now, hopefully we don't jinx us here, but it gets out of merge lanes so much better now. So this lane ends, all right, folks? This lane ends, and we're going to see if it gets out of the lane before it ends. Did we have to disengage last time or no? Look at this.
No.
Changing lanes away from merge. Ah,
And yeah, way
Hallelujah.
before the end.
Hallelujah.
And it used a turn signal.
And it uses it, yeah. Last time it drove way too much like a human and did not use a turn signal. All right, changing lanes to follow route because we're taking exit 9A, which is on the left here. Should be good. I have this in average right now, so I think before we had minimal lane change turned on. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. We'll let it change lanes and make speed-based lane changes as it feels as necessary. That phone is staying up there pretty good. I'm actually kind of surprised.
It moved a little bit.
Yeah, just kind of adjusted as we go. Sweet. Okay, so this is around the same time we did the drive last time, like that 4 o'clock-ish, 5 o'clock-ish time. So we actually might hit the traffic jam up there again once we take the exit.
Oh, yeah.
In which case we will... Somebody commented on the last video and said they wish we would have kept it on, and honestly, I agree with them. So we'll try to keep it on this time for as long as possible, although it's a little bit awkward, and I just don't want the car to do anything dangerous.
Is there still construction up there?
There is, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing some crazy stuff, but it feels like it's been there forever. But that's always how construction
it's hard
is.
when you're in the car driving because you don't want to confuse everybody else around you.
Right. Yeah, when you're watching the video, like on YouTube, it's like, oh, you could have just kept it longer, but it's so awkward in person. It is so freaking awkward. Wait, really?
Yeah.
For what? You mean for the Roadster? The Roadster was a sports car that was
But
converted.
the Leaf is the car that he
first, like not the one they produced.
Yeah.
Okay, not like the Roadster or anything.
No, because they realized that converting was way more expensive than creating.
Right. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep Beta on, but I'm gonna hit the. So I hit the manual turn signal to get it to go over, but I'm not gonna disengage. That's an intervention.
It just doesn't know that the lane is ending.
I think as soon as it would have seen these cones, it would have been like it would have said something like changing lanes away from path blockage. That's usually what I get in those situations. That's something I get. So now it gives me a beep because of it recognizes this is a work zone because of all the cones, and it wants my hand on the wheel a little bit more attentively. So now it's limiting my speed to 45. Oh,
which makes sense.
That's what the work speed limit said. That's really awesome. Okay, we'll just let it do its thing there. I'll just let people pass me, even though I'm kind of in what might be considered the passing lane right now.
Yeah, it's weird in a work zone. I don't really know how the passing lane works.
Right.
It's more just like 2 lanes.
Right. We need to be in the right lane eventually, but I think that lane turns into an exit lane, I'm fairly certain, so...
Yeah, it's funky.
It's not totally incorrect to be in this lane, and I don't want to do too many interventions if we don't have to. And again, for those of you guys who aren't as used to watching, like, I have my hand on the wheel right now not because I'm driving, but because this is what the car wants me to do when we're near cones, just to be safe. And then whenever you see the blue line, the blue steering wheel in the top left of the screen, that means I am not doing anything unless otherwise stated. Changing lanes out of passing lanes. So, nice. I mean, at the very least, the car thinks it's a passing lane. But I really... So, 45 miles an hour, for those of you who say, oh, autopilot just uses map data and it gets it wrong sometimes, like, the map data says 55 here. Yeah. So, the fact that it went to 45 says that it read that speed limit sign. Yeah. So
100% confirmed.
There it is. Unless the roadwork's just been this way for so long that the map's just up there. I mean, I doubt that.
I don't think so.
I guess we'll never really know, but there's definitely some vision involved.
Well, actually, we could know. I'll pull up a thing on maps here. Where are we going?
Ontario Beach.
Ontario Beach. Directions.
This is going to get funky here with this road work.
Go.
Changing lanes to
55.
follow route.
Map data says 55.
Okay, there it is.
So.
On Apple Maps?
Yep.
I think they use Google data, but same different. I mean, it's probably the same.
Yeah, I doubt. It probably comes from the same server, honestly.
So it just changed lanes to follow route, which is correct for the route, but I don't think you're supposed to change lanes when you're in a work zone like this. I'm pretty sure it says stay in your lane.
Yeah.
So that was probably a slightly illegal maneuver, but whatever, it's fine.
Which is interesting because it knows it's solid. I mean, it's displaying it solid and now displaying it dotted, so...
Right.
It should know that that's the difference, but I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. I agree.
Maybe that's just a visualization thing for now and not like a hard data type thing.
Right.
Wow. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the car to our right, like, had its left turn signal on and then just turned its right turn signal on instead. That was very weird.
I'm telling you, man, human pilots. So the car sped back up as soon as we got out of the work zone, which is fantabulous.
Yeah. I didn't even see a sign that said ending, so I don't.
Yeah, I think it just recognized
the cones, maybe.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, so I mean, obviously, you know, we're encountering different things than we did on the last drive with. Was it .4.3? I think I don't even remember, but definitely seen an improvement, I would say.
Yeah.
In a lot of different areas. First and foremost, merging.
Yeah, there's not quite as much traffic. Maybe it's because it's a Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's not a work day. That's true.
Even with the traffic we are experiencing, it seems to be negotiating better.
That's true. So this is kind of a boring part of the drive here, folks, but for those of you watching, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see a lot more of these full self-driving beta videos and just everything related to electric cars. That's what our channel is all about. So if you like Tesla, if you like full self-driving beta, if you like electric cars and the revolution that we're seeing happening before our eyes, follow the channel.
And leave a comment. Let us know if you want to see any other type of videos, or if you want to, see FSD in a certain situation. Let us know. Model Y.
There it is, Midnight Silver Metallic. They made Midnight Silver Metallic the free color again.
Yeah?
It cost money and then it was free. Oh! Nope, not with cops. Not with cops. Okay, so the beta started to change lanes to pass, and I kind of freaked me out.
You really got scared there.
I got scared, yeah. I shouldn't have done that because I don't think that would have been a problem, but...
That was totally fine.
That was totally fine. I just freaked out for a second because I didn't see the cop until the last second. My bad. That was my fault, folks. That was not the car's fault. We're not even going to call that a disengagement because that was not the car's fault. So in my experience, the beta takes these exits way too hard. It makes me look drunk. So I'm expecting to do that here, but we'll see. Well, not these kind of exits so much if we're already in the exit lane. Only if we're like merging into the exit lane doesn't do that. So we're fine. We're good. We're good.
So that was interesting. It had the traffic light for the yellow.
Yeah.
And it was blue, so obviously it was paying attention to it, which was good.
Yeah.
I wonder if they will have a separate visualization for ones that are just the two, instead of like a traffic light.
Oh, yeah,
because that's
yeah.
a different...
Oh,
ooh, okay.
Okay, so I'm glad we got that on camera because that happened to us once before, and I don't know what it was saying on that. Was it having us merge into the right lane? Was that going out off into... Yeah.
Next.
Autopilot tried to go over the fog line thinking it was a lane, I'm pretty sure, so that was kind of strange.
Next time, don't disengage until it hits the fog line.
It was like already almost on.
I want to see if it like swerves back.
Realizes.
Because sometimes when it takes an exit, it does that. It like shoots over.
That's true.
So I wonder. I mean, it's still wrong. There's no reason to go right there, but
yeah, it's still incorrect. But I know what you mean. Like, see if it would have figured it out. It's also a super uncomfortable maneuver. Oh my gosh!
Right.
But that's not the first time that's happened to us. When we watch back the video, I want to check to see if. I don't know. Was it the right turn signal or the left? I didn't get a chance to see because I was taking over.
Save the dash cam footage for that too.
Not a bad idea. So right now we're changing lanes to follow route. Yeah. Okay. So quick slowdown to 35 here. Hopefully we get it.
Should already
have been slowing down.
Been slowing down, but better than it used to. I mean, it made it by the second sign-ish.
Roughly.
I mean, that's very human.
It is. It is.
It's biased to say that we want the AI to be better and to like actually follow the rules.
Right.
When we don't even do that. So
that
I wonder what that line is.
That blue?
Yeah. Is that where it's shifting into the lane?
Yeah.
It was just so small. Usually it's longer. It's interesting.
Okay, we'll turn this off. Okay, we have a green arrow. I'm going to touch the accelerator here because that's really awkward. So I just tapped the accelerator, but my foot's off the accelerator now.
Nice turn.
Yeah, very, very good turn.
About as slow, but I mean,
good as you could. I think I didn't need to touch the accelerator. And by the way, folks, I literally barely tapped it, and only for about 2 seconds.
It's just kind of, it's more of a confirmation to the car, like, you can go.
Yeah, it's right. Which hopefully we don't have to do eventually, but as of right now, there it is. So yeah, we're almost there.
And that guy is just staring right at us there when I looked over. That was nice and awkward.
I mean, we have like 2 cameras rolling.
It thinks that stroller's a bike.
Yeah,
that's funny.
That is pretty typical of Beta.
That's the most like normal mistake I've seen. Like,
yeah,
it has wheels, bike. That makes sense.
Right.
When it's like dog, person.
I've also seen. I don't think recent builds do this, but I've seen versions of Beta that mistake a single tire on the road as a full car, which is really funny because it might think. I think it might think the rest of the car is occluded or something.
Is there a child?
Nope, it'll display children as just a full-grown person.
I wonder. Okay, that to me that makes more sense than why it messes up like bigger dogs a lot, because that's like an average height of a child,
right?
And so it might just think it's a child instead of a dog.
No, yeah,
that makes a lot more sense to me.
Yeah, no, it definitely just sees all people as just the same animation. Okay. Alrighty, where is it?
Person here is kind of scary.
Oh, look at that! Look at that route planning. Look at that! You plan the route right around it, and of course, I almost disengaged by hitting this. That was very, very good. I loved this.
That's funny. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. And I was about to say, "Oh man, wish it had," and it moved over like while I was thinking that thought. Right. That's so funny.
Oh, not work. Home. Let's see. So we might end the video here. We might let it keep going a little bit. I'm kind of curious to see what it does here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, last time we disengaged like
before
up in this, so.
But yeah, or just before at this light, I think. See what it does.
Okay.
Pretty comfy.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Nice.
Good.
Cool.
Very lovely, very lovely. Okay, I'm expecting to do something very weird here because of this widened lane. Okay, it didn't.
Nice.
Great. Okay.
Wow.
Awesome. All right, no complaints. Very, very normal, and the people behind us didn't think we were stupid. Ooh, look at this car. Ooh.
Good old Corvettes.
That's one of the new Corvettes. That's
mean.
pretty. Yeah, very aggressive looking. I like that. We'll just let it make. This was a really awkward turn last time for it, so we'll let it make this turn, and then we'll call it a drive.
I'm glad you remember that. I don't.
Yeah, it was very awkward.
I love that color blue, gray blue on a house.
Oh yeah, it does look good. Yeah, I agree. All right, let's see what the car does here on this turn, and then we will call it a drive. And again, folks, make sure you leave a comment. Let us know what we should have done differently in the drive, if there's anything you noticed or any comments you have about full self-driving in general. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe to the video. It really, really helps us out. And yeah, we'll see you guys, of course, in the next video. Here goes the turn. Don't be stupid.
Car this time. That's nice.
Oh, so good, so good. Little of a bit of an awkward slowdown.
And it cut it more than normal, but...
Yep, still very good.
Nice.
Cool, that's a wrap.
All right.
That's the video.
Peace.
Peace out, folks.